1 second. I think I accidentally created a random recording. We're just gonna vibe to the copyright music. Yeah, I did. I created 2 actually. No, I created 1. That one's just currently recording. When Dinosaur walks into the waiting room, she sees Hunk already sitting there. She noticed that the knot in her stomach, which she always felt before, is less prevalent today, knowing she's going to have a moment with Hunk. The dinosaur wants to play it cool, but can't contain a smile on her cold-blooded face when she sees Hunk's. I can't fucking read when she sees Hunk sitting. She looks at the floor shyly as she takes a seat next to him on one of the hard, uncomfortable chairs in the waiting room. I hate this image. Good morning, Hunk. It feels strange to call him by his name. What a coincidence to see you here today. Good morning. Good morning. For some reason, he seems a little nervous. He has a serious look on his appetizing face. Still, he forces a smile at her. Ask him what's going on. Is something wrong? He takes a deep breath. I need to talk to you. I'd never heard him with such a serious tone before. Is this gonna be bad news? I do respect you immensely, and I appreciate the conversations we've had. The dinosaur nods attentively, but slightly nervously. I would even go as far to say I feel like we've had a connection. I barely know you. I understand. I want to share something with you that's important to me, but man, I'm terrified that this is going to change things between us. Share something? He hesitates for a moment. Then he takes a deep breath, intended to muster up some courage. He then carefully slides his hand into his shoulder. What? Carefully. He mumbles to himself as he appears to gently grab onto something. Well, what the hell is he gonna show me? He slowly takes a glass jar out of his pocket. There's a lid on it, punctured with holes. There are about 10 ants in the jar. Not an impressive amount of ants. Impressive. Thanks. Caught them all myself. And that isn't as easy as it sounds. These little creatures, tiny and fast, and fucking strong. Did you know that? The dinosaur sees a weight has been lifted from Hunk's shoulders now. That he has shown his ants. The stressed expression on his face turns to pride. Ants? This is all happening too fast. Hunk is too busy staring at his ants to notice the dinosaur's insensitive comment. Did you know that there's a spider called the ant spider? This spider pretends to be an ant so it can live unnoticed among the ant colony. Can you imagine that? The spider just lives among the population and has no idea what kind of monster the spider really is. No one even notices the spider and that it's a spider and a liar. The dinosaur awkwardly smiles while Hunk is still staring enthusiastically at his pot. Yep, really bizarre. How cool is that? Living among ants. I wish I could do that, man. I just love ants. Would you like to take an ant quiz? Not really. Nope. Not really. Oh, I didn't really expect you to say no. I'd prepared quite a few questions, too. Dinosaur finds his passion and enthusiasm endearing. Hunk wants to slide the jar back into his jacket pocket, but for some wacky reason he misses the glass and the jar slips out of his hands. The jar shatters on the ground with a loud clatter. Shocked, Hunk lets out a desperate cry. No! My life's work! The dinosaur's not that emotionally invested in the ants, so she doesn't really care that much. Hunk falls to his knees and desperately starts searching for his ants. Please, can you help me find the ants? Hunk looks at the dinosaur with pleading eyes. Albert Noch. The dinosaur pauses for a moment to leave the room for a compliment about her impressive language skills. Double ellipses. Thanks for wanting to help me. What the fuck? How do I find the ants? How do I interact with shit? Spider! Why is the 4th place trophy bigger than the 2nd? Okay. Health. Mental health. You see? That's totally healthy that your brain is splurting out of your noggin. Oh my god. That bear. He's dead. Oh my god. Oh. Ants do seem really small lately, huh? I quit. Looking for ants is boring if you can't find them. Disappointed Hunk looks up at her and then continues to search on his own. While Hunk is desperately crawling on the floor, the door to Leon's office swings open. The salamander with big tits, time for your appointment. Oh, I gotta go. Will I see you again next week? Depends, as long as you don't lose your vision in the meantime. Acute blindness is a real thing. Anyway, come on in. Okay, the plan here is to do one of these and the night session and just end it off because I'm kind of tired. Welcome, please take a seat. Thank you. The dinosaur softly places her butt on the chair opposite to Leon. Can you imagine it? Say, before we start, are you still talking to that guy in the waiting room? Oh, yeah, sorry. Maybe I should have discussed it with you. I was wondering, didn't you notice anything strange about him? Did you notice anything strange about Hunk? No, he seems like a nice enough guy with six-pack. Strange messages at night. I assume that's... So is that Hunk sending the messages then? Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe this has nothing to do with him? But I keep receiving strange messages at night from an unknown number. Strange messages? What kind of strange messages? Are we talking about those gifts of birds with human arms?
No, they're like love-related dilemmas.
You think this might have something to do with the person in the waiting room?
It's probably nothing.
Something the dinosaur feels like she's turning one of those molehills into a mountain.
Sorry, it's probably nothing. Forget what I said.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Listen to your feelings carefully, unless they are unreasonable and stupid.
Maybe you're right. But why did you ask me if I spoke to the man in the waiting room anyway?
Of course, I can't say a thing because doctor-patient bond I have with him. But let's just say there are reasons why he also sees me every week.
That guy must be deranged. No, it's not my place to judge.
That's very compassionate of you. I got a heart. You're a good person, DDinosaur.
Don't make me blush because it makes me aggressive.
Anyway, how are you doing this week? I think I'm starting to feel a lot better about myself. Oh, maybe I need another massage. Bluff. I'm starting to feel better about myself. That's very good to hear. And to continue this positive trend, we're going to do the shit. God, this is a word I've heard all the time. I don't remember how to pronounce it in the moment that I need it. In this test, I'll show you a number of ink blots. And since Mr. Roche apparently wasn't a good artist, we're left to figure out what these spots are supposed to be for ourselves. These interpretations tell me more about your character traits, your subconscious way of thinking. The dinosaur stares at the fly of Leon's pants. Oh, this game is mean! No! That got me for a second. This right here, that got me for a second. Oh my god. There's one specific plot that I would like to interpret for him. Oh, what is that filthy creature doing here? With a terrified swipe of Leon's hand, the ant is launched from the desk. That must have been one of Hunk's ants. Interesting creatures, though, those ants. Have you heard about the ant spider? A beautiful creature that... Yep. Oh. Anyway, it's time for the ink blot test. Are you ready? The dinosaur was ever so ready for it. Am I ready?
Yeah! I told you so.
Alright, dinosaur, here we go. Oh my god, that image is gonna be there forever! I hate it here. Oh no, not the song again. Leon takes an image from behind his desk with an abstract ink blot on it. Can you tell me what you see in this ink blot? An eye, a flower. A flower. Interesting. Leon carefully notes his finding on his notepad. Then he pulls out a second image. What about this image? How would you see this? We'll say a bird. Okay. Bizarre. Again, Leon scribbles his findings on his paper. And what do you see in this next image? It's the cat I drew! Wait, is that my drawing? Oh, I have no idea how it ended up with the rest of the images, which barely resemble anything. I can't believe this guy. And what do you feel when looking at the following image? A hammerhead shark on bike. One of those rose shark ink blots. Another penis. Dr. Leon makes another extensive note. As she follows his hand movements, he appears to write down the letters D-U-M-B in caps, which is a wild thing to write on your fucking paper. In caps? And then finally, this one. Leon holds his index finger on his chin as he looks at the dinosaur questioningly. a reproductive organ, an inkblot in the shape of a penis, a full penile line action. Are you serious? What do you mean?
Wait, why do all these images slightly resemble private parts?
That's just your interpretation. You have to understand these abstract ink blots. What you see in this is a reflection of your feelings. To one person, this might be a soothing field of flowers. Where to you, it lets you express your unhealthy obsession with dicks. Oh. The dinosaur feels somewhat caught in this revelation. Leon finishes his notes based on the dinosaur's last answer and hesitantly nods. I see. He scrolls through the results. Now, yes. I think I see what part of your problem might be.
Wait. A diagnosis already?
Leon holds his index finger and his thumb on his chin like no one does when they're really thinking. Your desperate answers to these the abstract blots make it all too clear. How did I not see this before? I would say one of the things that may be bothering you is that you are lonely.
If he already knows this, he's only one step away from finding out what the actual reason is. That I'm a huge carnivore that can grow up to 14 meters long and can weigh 8 tons. A dinosaur.
The dinosaur feels caught red-handed and starts blushing. Do you agree with this?
Maybe you're right.
Studies show that social interactions and partnerships are among the basic human needs for many. Maybe that's something to think about.
Okay, Leon, I'll think about it. In bed tonight. Naked.
Leon starts blushing. The dinosaur surprises herself and doesn't know where she's got the goddamn nerve to act like this today.
I'll think about it very long, very slowly. Because of my walnut-sized brain.
Leon's breathing speeds up as she talks into his ear. The freaking ant is back. The dinosaur is so close to him now that she can see his goosebumps appear. Oh, where do these filthy animals come from? My apologies. This is no way to present my office. I'm gonna clean it right away. See you next week. Let's get blocked by an ant. Boom, 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 boom. Man. Let's get this last part over with. While she is patting dry some of her androgynous zones, the dinosaur steps out of the bathroom contently. She feels a lot more relieved after today.
Honk shared something with me that he never dared to share with anyone else. His ant collection. The way he opened up to me gives me hope that one day I might be able to do the same. Also, Leanna's already found out that I feel lonely. Do I really come across that desperate? Or is he just bringing this out in me?
As she slips into her slightly see-through nightgown, she sees Mr. Robson already sleeping in his iconic ball shape. As she prepares to carefully lie down next to him, she sees her phone screen light up because of a message that just came in.
What a mood breaker.
Shorty knows what's coming next.
This must be one of those disturbing messages again.
On her phone, she sees a message from the mysterious number with a question.
Straight to the point, eh?
Do you believe that you can sense when something bad is about to happen? The question gives Wait, I just gave it the wrong voice. The question gives her an anxious feeling in her gut. Do I believe I can sense something bad's about to happen? I mean, sure. She answers the question and puts the phone away without thinking any longer. Buzz. She's startled by the vibration of the incoming message. Irritated, she puts her phone on silent mode, but still catches a glimpse of the message. Did you know that this is what other people think? Yes, I think I can sense it. 63%. And no, 36.
Just leave me alone already.
She catches herself She catches herself saying this out loud by accident. But luckily, Mr. Robson doesn't respond. The corners of her mouth curl up as she sees him lying next to her, peacefully with his stomach up in the air. The dinosaur smiles at The dinosaur smiles at Robson, jokingly says, "You're no use to me at all, are you?" Immediately, the stressful thoughts fall away as she again realizes how Miss Robson always makes her feel better. She strokes his cute belly while he lies peacefully next to her. But when her hand touches his six-pack, she instantly notices that something is wrong. Mr. Robson? A wave of terror shoots through her heart like an arrow. With her hand on his thigh, she gently shakes him back and forth in an attempt to wake him up. This is the very first time he doesn't purr when she touches him. Mr. Robson? The tone in her voice sounds concerned. Is something wrong? Let me help you. But it's already too late. His muscles has already relaxed, and his body has already cooled down. Not blinking, the dinosaur stares at Mr. Robson, refusing to believe that this is actually happening. Mr. Robson, no! Tears well up in her eyes as she desperately tries to come up with a solution. A solution that does not exist. She tries to wake him up one last time, but to no avail. Robson! A stream of tears run down her face and her nipples. Sorry, I know it sounds inappropriate in this context, but it's just what's happening. When she carefully lifts him up and hugs him tightly, she sees the letter where he's lying. Her hands are shaking while she picks up the letter, and she tries to wipe her tears from her eyes with her wrist. The letter is written by Mr. Robson and addressed to her.
Lieber Dinosaurier, wenn Sie dies lesen, bin ich leider nicht mehr am Leben.
What language is he speaking? Dear Dinosaur, if you are reading this, unfortunately, I am no longer alive.
Obwohl wir es vorzogen,
Although we preferred to never think about it, we both knew this adventure called life
dass
would
dieses Abenteuer
one day come to an end.
eines Tages, und ich bin froh,
I'm glad that in my case,
weitgehend,
this was largely by your side.
ich weiß,
I know that you are afraid of being alone, and that this will be difficult for you.
aber glauben Sie
But
mir,
believe me when I say that I will always be with you.
jede einzelne
Every one of our memories, every adventure we experienced, is now a part of you.
und so
In this way,
werde auch ich,
I will always be a part of you as well.
während ich das schreibe,
As I write
mir
this,
bewusst wird,
realizing how
wie
cute I
es
must look,
aussehen muss.
I wonder if cats can go to heaven.
Katzen wahrscheinlich nicht, weil
Probably
ich
not.
einmal mit
Just
einem
because I once
Pigeon
played with a
gespielt
pigeon
habe,
until it was dead.
bis sie tot war. Ich habe es doch nicht
I
einmal
didn't even eat
gegessen.
it.
Erkenne
Realize
das.
that.
Ich fand es einfach
I just did it for fun.
ohnehin.
Anyway,
Ich möchte, dass du
I
weißt,
want you to know that I am
dass ich
proud of
stolz
you.
auf dich bin. Du hast Angst, ein Monster
You're
zu
afraid
sein,
you're a
obwohl
monster,
du der Einzige warst,
when you were the only
der
one
mich
who
immer
always
mit
treated me
Liebe
with
behandelt
love.
hat. Sie haben Angst davor,
You're afraid of how people will
Leute
react
auf
to
sie
you
reagieren
if they really got to know you,
würden, sie kennenlernen würden,
when this really should be
dass
their
es
greatest
ihre
honor.
größte Ehre sein sollte.
You see, the thing is, I'm scared that they're saying something else.
Du hast Angst,
You're afraid that your
deine
pants are
Hose
too
zu
tight,
lesen, während ich
while it
deine
would only make
Anallippen
me
besser
see your
sehe.
anal lips better. What?
Ich hoffe, dass
The
auch nur ein
dinosaur.
paar
I hope
dieser
that even a
Worte
few of these words can bring you an ounce of extra happiness,
bereiten können.
because if there's someone who deserves it,
Gibt, der es
it's
verdient.
you.
Ich werde auf dich warten,
I will wait for you
bis
until
sich
our
unsere
paths
Wege
cross
treffen.
again.
Es sei denn, jemand
Except if
im
someone makes a
Jenseits
pss 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 pss
Geräusch.
sound in the afterlife, then I might rub my sweet face against his shin
Und vielleicht
and,
mit ihm gehen.
well, maybe follow him.
Ich liebe dich, weil
I
ich
love you
süß
because
bin.
I am very sweet.
Lebe wohl.
Farewell, Mr. Robson. The dinosaur gasps for air as she sobs
Oh
uncontrollably.
ja, und nur für den Fall,
Oh
dass
yeah,
das Gerücht
just in
wahr
case the rumor is
ist,
true,
Kacke ist, wenn
that
du
you
stirbst,
poop when you die,
lege ich eine
I put a
$50
$50 bill in the
Schein,
envelope so you can get some new
damit du
sheets.
besser bekommen kannst.
Sorry about that in advance. There's a $50 bill. There's no $50 bill in the envelope. A tear falls on the letter, right after the word farewell, as if it were the full stop that ends the letter. Even when he wrote the letter, his farewell note, he's only thought about me.
He was so sweet.
The dinosaur struggles to realize what has happened as she plants a kiss on his little cat face. A storm of panic and thoughts rush through her head. They all flow chaotically through one another in all directions, and with only one conclusion.
What do I do now?
It's all too much for her. She can't control the flow of her tears. This woman is even more sad when Leonardo went under the Titanic.
What?
The overwhelming feeling of sadness physically hurts as she cries. She gently presses Mr. Robinson against her one last time, his dead face between those melons.
Now I really am all alone.
Bro! What the fuck? What the hell? Hold on. Okay. Well, that was an ending. That was something to end on.